expenditures expended. So year-to-date revenue recognized was $22.1 million, or approximately 31% of the amount estimated. And as a comparison, last year we were at 26%. As I mentioned in the background, we still have that issue with that energy project going on. We got the money from the financing on that at the beginning of the project, so that's going to skew the amount of revenue that we're recognizing until we get on later in the year. But if you strip that part of it out, then we're right in line with basically where we would be at the same point in time last year. So year-to-date expenditures, $25.4 million, or 37% of appropriations, and last year we were at 36%. So in the debt service side of the budget, we collected about $1.4 million, and also, as I mentioned in the background information, we were at 10% collected or estimated at this point. Last year at the same point in time was about 24%. And the main reason for that is that we have not received our instructional facility allotment money from the state. As you know, we did a bond refinance back in the summertime, and when you do that, you submit an amended instructional facility allotment application, because it has implications on what that allotment might be for you in the future. There's been several refinances going on in the state, as you can well imagine, with the interest rates like they are, and so they're a little bit behind working those applications. We've contacted the TEA and asked about our status of ours, and they assure us that they're getting through them as fast as they can, and hopefully ours will be completed pretty quick, and we'll get our allotment from them soon, hopefully. As far as the cash and investments in the general fund, food service fund, debt service fund, capital projects, the total cash on hand at the end of November was $21.3 million. Would point out just one thing that's kind of out of the ordinary tonight. In the consent agenda, we have a budget amendment being presented, revising the revenue estimate for the year. As you know, at the beginning of or during the budget process, when we adopted the final revenue estimate back in June, our ADA estimate that we were using to project revenue at that point was 230 students. I think we're around 400 actually increase, 230 student increase, and we're about 400 students increased at this point. So that, coupled with the fact that we were looking at property value growth of 4%, and if you add back in the $10,000 additional, or a $10,000 additional homestead exemption that we're giving, and we do the comparison from one year to the next, we actually grew a little under 7% in property values, as opposed to our, we were projecting or estimating at the time of 4%. So you put all that into the mix, and it represents a revenue change, a state and local revenue change in my estimate of about $1.6 million for the year. So that's the financial report, and if you have any questions about it, I'd be happy to answer at this time.
Any questions from the board concerning the financial report?
Just to clarify, that was $1.6 million over what we had.
Over what was estimated from at the beginning of the so right when you look at that the budget amendment that's going forward, we're adding an additional $1.6 million that we're projected to collect this year.
Growth and values.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So with that said, I assume the state did make us whole on the $10,000 homestead exemption and their formula revision?
More or less, yes.
Gotcha. Okay. We're good. That's good to know. So thanks.